Hello everybody, Interi back again with another video. And today's video, guys, is about that I usually don't do this, but I just feel that I have to do this because my guts are telling me that, guys, that I just feel that Roger Federer will win Halle now. I really believe it now. Of course, I'm not 100% sure, because you never can be 100% sure in sports. Besides when Rafa Nadal plays tennis in French Open, you almost feel 100% sure that he will win those tournaments there. Because, like you all guys know, he has won that tournament 12 times now. I'm just feeling that the big threats that could have taken Federer out in Halle, like Coric and Zverev, especially Coric, who defeated Federer in last year's Halle final, they are out. Zverev lost to David Goffin earlier today, which was not a crazy surprise because Zverev has not been super amazing this year, and David Goffin has not been super great the last couple of years. David Goffin has dropped to, I think, to 33 in the world. One time he was top 10 in the world, I believe. If not top 10, for sure top 15. So David Goffin has basically been out of... he has not been good since that 2017 ATP Tour finals, when he played against Grigor Dimitrov. And after that, he has just disappeared. He has been little... he has had some injuries, and even his level has dropped very... He has been way down with his level. But David Goffin has slowly started to show some great results. He was in the third round in French Open and was one of two players who took one set from Rafa Nadal in French Open. He and Dominic Thiem was the other. So he took Alexander Zverev out earlier today in the quarterfinals, and Bona Coric, he was forced to pull out after the first set against Herbert, the French guy. So I feel that Roger's biggest threats in this tournament are out. So this tournament, Roger will win now. I really feel that now. Yeah, we have players who can still take him out, like David Goffin. He can take Roger out, of course. He is, like I said, he's started to show some great results the last couple of weeks. But I just don't feel that David Goffin is a player that has enough quality tennis in him to take Roger out in this surface. Roger is just a much better grass court player than David Goffin. And the other dude from Italy who won the Stuttgart title last week, Matteo Berrettini, what his name is an upcoming young very talented player who has won already 2 titles this year. Actually, he can take Roger out as well in the final, absolutely. But and you never know how Berrettini matchups with Roger, because they have never faced each other, if I'm not mistaken. But I just feel that Roger is the heavy favorite now to win Halle, and he should win Halle. And I think he will win Halle. And now, for the moment, Roger is playing against RBA, and RBA is a player who has never defeated Roger Federer. They have faced each other 8 times, and it is 8-0 to Roger in the head-to-head. RBA has only taken 1 set against Roger in these 8 matches they have faced each other. So I think Roger will defeat RBA in this quarterfinal that they are playing at the moment, and then Roger will face Herbert, the French dude. He's not a very famous tennis player. He has never won a tennis tournament in his entire career, and Roger and Herbert have never faced each other before, so you don't know how they will match up against each other. But I just feel that Roger he will defeat RBA, he will defeat Herbert, and he will face in the final Berrettini or David Goffin. I almost feel that Roger will face Berrettini in the final, guys. I just feel that Berrettini he's a very dangerous player. He won Stuttgart, like I said, last year, so apparently clearly, obviously, he knows how to play grass court tennis. So I just feel that we will have a Halle Open final between Roger Federer and Berrettini, the young, super talented Italian guy, who is, I think, 23 in the world. His highest ever ranking in his career, of course. Anyway, I think we will have a Halle Open final between Roger Federer and between Roger Federer and Berrettini, and I think Roger will win his 10th Halle Open title. I think this Halle Open will be Roger's first ever tournament to win it 10 times, because Roger has never won a tournament 10 times. As most, he has won it 9 times. I think he has won Basel 9 times, and Halle, of course, 9 times, and I think he has won it 9 times Dubai as well. Dubai, I'm not 100% sure. I think Dubai has won it 8 or 9 times, something. But 8 or 9 times he has won Dubai. But I know that Basel, Roger has won it 9 times as most, and Halle, he has won it 9 times as most. And this is Roger's. Now Roger has a great opportunity to win Halle 10 times. I think he's the heavy favorite to win Halle for the 10th time, and I think he will do it, and I think he should do it, guys. He's the best grass court player who is left on this draw. I think he has 8-0 head-to-head against RBA, like he's playing now at the moment in the quarterfinals. He has never faced Herbert in the next match. You don't know how he will match up with him, but Roger should defeat him. Roger is a much better tennis player than Herbert, obviously. And then he will face in the final Berrettini, who he never has faced as well in his career, or David Goffin, who Roger has a 7-1 head-to-head, I believe. 7-1 head-to-head, yes, I believe he has against David Goffin. And David Goffin has only defeated Roger once, and that was in that 2017 World Tour semi-finals, when David Goffin played then in the final later on against Grigor Dimitrov, which he lost. So clearly Roger is the man to beat on Halle. Clearly. Especially, like I said, after Coric was forced to pull out of the first set earlier today against Herbert, and after Zverev also lost against David Goffin. Not that Roger cannot defeat Coric and Zverev. He absolutely can defeat them, and he has done it, of course. But I just felt that those two guys was Roger's biggest threats in this tournament, and the guys that are left in the draw are not as big threats as those two. And the biggest threats that I can see still that can take Roger, and I would not be surprised if he does that, it is this new upcoming superstar from Italy, Matteo Berrettini, who won Stuttgart last week on grass as well. And he definitely can win Halle Open as well. But my man to win this tournament is Roger Federer. I think he will do it, guys. Like I said, he's the man to beat. He has plus statistic on the head-to-head against all the players that he has faced, against RBA 8-0, against David Goffin 7-1, and against Herbert and against Berrettini. He has never faced those two guys. So, but Roger is clearly the best grass court player in this tournament left. He was that before Zverev and Coric was out as well, of course, but I just felt that Coric and Zverev, they had more weapons to hurt Roger. And I don't feel that these guys who are left has that. So Roger, I think he's the man to beat in Halle. I think he will do it. I think he will win Halle. I think he will win his 102nd title in his career. I think he will win his 10th Open Halle title. But I'm not sure 100%. Of course, I'm not sure, guys. You cannot be sure, especially not on this surface grass, where the margins are so small, guys. Where you can dip your concentration for 3-4 minutes, and you can be broken, and the set can be over. So I think Roger will win it. He should win it. He is the man to beat in Halle. Let's see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and bye bye.